Cabo San Lucas, at the southern tip of Mexico's Baja California peninsula. For tourists, there's the allure of golden sands and turquoise waters, natural beauty, and parties in paradise.
When people think of Cabo, they think of nothing but party down here. But I mean, down here is a lot of spring breakers, a lot of vacations, tourists. Every now and then we have cruise ships. So they're mainly focused on the beach and the clubs and the food and, the fine dining, stuff like that.
Sebastian Bodel makes a lot of trips to Cabo San Lucas with his family. But their itinerary is quite different than what you'd expect. It starts with a love story.
I'm a university professor at MTSU. I was asked to go to a conference in Las Vegas, first time ever in Las Vegas. Then I had an evening off and went for a little walk and saw her.
Gracias, bonito día, hasta luego.
First time I met her, yes, I saw her, I liked what I saw. But I also watched how she treated people at her job. I said, if I could find a woman like that, life would be very interesting.
That beautiful, kind woman is Teresa. The two fell in love and were married. John adopted Teresa's young son, Sebastian. The family went to Cabo San Lucas to enjoy the beach like thousands of other tourists. But they saw so much more, especially Teresa.
The first time we were on the beach drinking and having fun, and then we saw all these people, vendors, children, adults, that broke my heart. Me and my husband start talking why this is happening, and his perspective as an American and my answers as a Mexican.
Teresa was born in Chihuahua City, and her family then moved to Juarez, Mexico.
I grew up happy, but very poor. My parents worked, my aunts and uncles, my grandparents, and they all lived together. I grew up the same way as them, never starving, but just having enough food daily based on soup, potatoes, and beans and tortillas. It starts in my heart always, but as soon as my husband and I start going to Cabo San Lucas just as a tourist, we start seeing the needs and the children working on the beach and their situation. That make us think we can do something for them. Not only for them and their families.
What started in Teresa's heart, in the hearts of the entire Bodel family, is set here, in a side of Cabo San Lucas most tourists don't see. And it started with Brian, a child selling potato chips on the beach in Cabo San Lucas to make money.
We got to know their stories. We got to know the kids on the beach. And one of those kids was Brian. And Brian came up. You could see one eye going off in the wrong direction. And we happened to know that there was an eye clinic. So Teresa, being able to speak Spanish fluently, told him, hey, come back tomorrow, or 2 days later, let's do lunch.
We asked him if we can talk to his family and talk about it because we knew a place in Cabo that he can be eligible to do a surgery or at least to be checked. That was our first child. We talked to his family, his parents, and of course they were happy to take him and help.
And that was the start of the Bodels' personal mission to help the children, the families, on the other side of Cabo.
We start with him and then 7 kids and then 10.
Now there are dozens more children and families in Cabo San Lucas who benefit from the Bodels' nonprofit organization based in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
First thing that we did together was helping this nonprofit organization who's bringing teddy bears for children. The moms and dads were like, thank you for the teddy bear, it's beautiful, but do you have the shoes? Do you have a teacher? Do you have food for us? That was the moment for me to say, I need to come back, and I promised to them, I'll be back and I'll bring whatever I can.
And it wasn't easy, but the Bodels kept their promise.